There is a third arrest that is coming. There's 2 that's already down. The world is going to crumble when they see this next arrest. In the meantime, there's going to be deaths, distractions, and fires to hide evidence.
Denzel Washington was at this party?
Yep.
Birdman was at this party?
Yes, he was.
And Young Jock?
Yep.
The earthquakes and the disasters and the things, if you don't understand, they're organized. Because what is on November 3rd? I'm telling you right now that something is wrong. Very, very, very wrong.
Y'all won't believe what just dropped about these LA fires, and it's coming straight from Diddy's biggest whistleblower. The tea is scalding hot, and honestly, it's got everyone's jaws on the floor. Listen to this. According to her, these devastating wildfires ravaging through LA right now, they're not just some random natural disaster, honey. No, no, no. She's claiming they're a calculated cover-up, allegedly orchestrated by none other than Hollywood's elite themselves. And get this. Supposedly, it's all about destroying evidence before Diddy's trial. I'm telling you, this whistleblower is not playing around. She claims she's got receipts, and honestly, given everything we've been seeing with these Hollywood elites lately, is anyone really shocked? Like seriously, when powerful people feel threatened, they'll stop at nothing to protect themselves. And this whistleblower, she's been sounding these alarms for years, and now things are getting really, really serious. The situation in LA is absolutely heartbreaking. These wildfires are just, they're everywhere. We're seeing entire neighborhoods completely destroyed, beautiful homes reduced to nothing but ashes, and people losing absolutely everything they own. And while California's no stranger to wildfires, something about this just feels different. Something's not adding up, and people are starting to ask questions.
More than 9,000 structures have been destroyed, more than 1,000 have been damaged, and 17 are confirmed dead.
The numbers are absolutely staggering, darlings. We're looking at more than 9,000 structures completely destroyed, over 1,000 damaged, and, this breaks my heart, 17 confirmed deaths. But here's where it gets really suspicious. Reports are coming in about very specific homes being targeted. And I mean specific. We're not just talking about random mansions, honey. These fires are allegedly hitting properties with underground tunnels that were supposedly connected to some seriously shady business. Word on the street is these tunnels were being used to move people around and hide some seriously incriminating evidence, the kind that could blow this whole situation wide open. Now, I need to remind you that we're deep in speculation territory here, so take everything with a grain of salt. But timing is everything, darlings, and these fires just happened to start right when Diddy's trial date for May 2025 was announced. Coincidence? I think not. Now, let me spill the tea about Ally Carter. If you haven't heard of her, buckle up. She's one of the alleged survivors who claims she was passed around by Hollywood's power players like a party favor. She's been incredibly vocal about Diddy, claiming he's the one who destroyed her life. According to her, she was brought into the industry and, well, let's just say she was shared among some of the biggest names in Hollywood.
With this case, these freak-off parties, they're not freak-off parties. There's a lot that happens. There's life-size wheels that people attach children to and spin it and decide who's having in what way for coming to the party. Yeah, instead of that, there's children. They call them party favors. Okay.
You know what's crazy? Back then, everyone brushed her off as just another conspiracy theorist. But honey, with all these receipts piling up, people are starting to look at Ally's warnings in a whole new light. She's been warning us for years that these elites would pull something like this: fires, explosions, whatever it takes to destroy evidence of their alleged crimes. And now people are finally paying attention. The comments are absolutely wild. One person wrote, "I used to live in LA years ago when I was 8 or 9 years old. I'm now 62 years old. I never seen LA like this before." Hell no, Ally is right. Another person spilled, "As soon as the fire started there, I was like, damn, they're really burning all the evidence. I wonder how many people they will find in the fires passed away." But hold on to your seats because we're just getting started. Let's talk about Oprah Winfrey. Yes, that Oprah. She recently announced she's leaving the US, supposedly because of political tensions. But darling, the timing has everyone raising their eyebrows. People are whispering that her sudden move comes suspiciously close to Diddy's trial, and just as Ali Carter's allegations are making waves again. Remember that wild story from 2020 about Oprah's Florida mansion being raided? The internet went absolutely crazy with claims about underground tunnels being found on her property. At the time, everyone called it fake news, and Oprah herself dismissed it as baseless lies.
If you were on social media last night, you certainly saw that there were two things trending. Hashtag Oprah did what and hashtag Oprah arrested. It got so big, that's why she decided she had to address this.
But now, Ali Carter is coming for Oprah directly. She's claiming Oprah's been involved in some of the most secretive and disturbing events in Hollywood. And get this, according to her, certain high-profile locations connected to these allegations were mysteriously spared during the LA fires, while others tied to investigations. Poof! Up in smoke! But wait, there's more. Oprah's not the only name Ali's dropping. Denzel Washington has been pulled into this mess too. According to Ali, Denzel was present at one of Diddy's notorious parties where she was there.
Just the same way nobody tells on Denzel Washington. We tried to back up. We've tried to tell you everything that we can, and now we have people messaging us, investigators, people that want to talk now, when now it's because it's trending.
The tea about Denzel gets even hotter. There's this story circulating about him storming out of one of these events. A witness claims they heard him yell, "You don't respect anyone," before leaving with his wife in the early morning hours. People are speculating that he saw something that completely horrified him. Even comedian Brandon T. Jackson shared some cryptic advice he got from Denzel about Hollywood parties. Apparently, Denzel told him to always leave 30 minutes before the devil gets there. I mean, chills. In light of Ali's claims, that warning hits different now. But hold on to your wigs, because Ali's most shocking accusations are about a party at the Playboy Mansion between 2009 and 2010. She claims artists like Birdman and Young Jock were there, and what allegedly went down was absolutely horrifying. According to her, little people were referred to as party favors and forced into unthinkable situations. One of the most disturbing details? The use of body cakes, where people were forced to lie on tables as serving platters with food placed on them.
Time he locked me in containers with his shipment of kids. There were kids in there that didn't speak English. There were kids that were sick.
And speaking of shocking allegations, let's not forget that Diddy and Jay-Z are currently being accused of forcing themselves on a Jane Doe, a 13-year-old, back in 2000 at the MTV Awards. With these fires allegedly destroying evidence, according to Ali, people are wondering if any proof connected to these allegations might have conveniently gone up in flames. And honey, the plot thickens. Ellen DeGeneres is getting dragged into this mess too. There have always been whispers about her connections to shady dealings in Hollywood, and Ali's claims are adding fuel to that fire. Like Oprah, Ellen recently packed up and moved away, which is making people raise their eyebrows even higher.
All right, we're back with Sean Diddy Combs. Is it Diddy today? Because sometimes you're Puffy and sometimes you're Diddy. Or sometimes you're Daddy. What are you today?
I'm so confused today with it, as long as you say it in a nice way.
All right.
Just like,
Yeah. Diddy.
this right here is the new Ciroc mango.
Now, with Allison Holker's new book revealing Twitch's struggles with substances, people are starting to question if Ellen's alleged connection to Diddy's parties might have played a role in Twitch's life. Was his death really what it seemed, or is there something more sinister beneath the surface?
But it also helped me process that he was going through so much. And he was hiding so much, and there must have been a lot of shame in that. And he was wrestling with a lot inside himself, and he was trying to self-medicate and cope with all those feelings because he didn't want to put it on anyone.
The internet is absolutely exploding with reactions to Ali Carter's claims about these LA wildfires. People are not holding back, and these comments are spicier than a ghost pepper. One person wrote, "Water reservoir is empty, but they say they're full. No cleanup to help prevent any of this fire from even happening." But no, can't do that. This was death done on purpose, no doubt. Another tea spiller jumped in with, "Ellen, J-Lo, and so on left beforehand on a plane. Funny thing, they all fled very fast." But wait until you hear this one. Diddy did tell his son on the leaked phone call to get rid of all the pizza boxes, all of them, and recycle the plastic, which we know pizza in that land always was a reference for children. And so ironically now he needs to recycle all the plastic, aka what plastic containers I assume? And this was a week before the fires.
Listen, do not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza. all the boxes.
So, spill the tea, loves. What do you think about all this? Are Ally Carter's claims finally getting the attention they deserve? And these fires just terrible timing? Or is there something more sinister lurking in the shadows of Hollywood? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, smash that like button, and don't forget to hit subscribe to stay in the loop for all the piping hot tea. And make sure to check out the next video on the end screen for even more shocking stories straight from the hot gossip.